So I wanted to do this for a little while. I wanted to do you a bit of a room tour. I did one on a shorts video, two-parter, some time back. But, you know, I thought I'd give you a little room tour on a proper video rather than just a short. So, I mean, I'll give you a quick scan around and go through everything, where it is and that. It's not a very big room, but it's my room. It's, I'll give you a little tour of my, I don't know what, if you want to call it man cave, figure room, wrestling room, hobby room, I don't know, whatever. Whatever you want to call it, I don't have a label for it. I mean, to be fair, this is just kind of a shelf I put up just to make things a bit more neater than what I used to have here before. I used to have a bit of a clothing rail, had t-shirt, you know, wrestling shirts hung on. But, you know, I thought this was a lot neater, so I've got that there. That's something from IKEA. That's a bit of a mess up there, as you can see, but, you know, I've got my Razor Ramon Ultimate box there. I've got the Raw 3-pack box. Some boxes I don't want to throw away. Money in the Bank briefcase. I've got my New Gen Arena box there. As you can see, it's all got game consoles, Mega Drive, Master System, etc. But if we take a look at this, obviously, as you can see, wrestling shirts, wrestling shirts, wrestling shirts, wrestling shirts, wrestling figures, football shirts, my Arsenal football shirt collection. Some belts I've had since I think I've had that one since I was about, I don't know, 15. That one I've probably had since I was about, I don't know, 16, 17, I guess. Yeah, 17 maybe, I want to say. Around about then. Maybe 18, I don't know. That was bought for me by a friend, AJWF. Cheers, bro. Years ago as well. We go back a few years now. We got Hulk Hogan there looking over things, over the overseer. Let's take a little spin around. As you can see, obviously, the Money in the Bank briefcase. Up here, we have got my collection of Hasbros. Many of them from my childhood, but some bought later on in life. Either way, my Hasbro collection, and they also go along there. We'll get to that shelf in a minute. We'll just keep on going down. Oh, you see me in the reflection there. We've got my Big Eagle. I just stand to the side. My Big Eagle WWF Championship belt. That was my first ever replica belt I ever had. Absolutely love that. Inside there, couple of elites. We've got The Rock there, Chris Jericho. You can't really make them out too well. If I get a bit closer, you can. The Rock, Chris Jericho. Moving down, we've got the WWE United Kingdom Championship, my second full-size replica belt. I say that because my second replica was actually that there. It is a metal one, a replica, but it was kid size. I won that in a raffle, actually many years ago. In there, we've got Walter and Tyler Bate, because they were holders of that belt. And that's also why I put The Rock and Chris Jericho in there, by the way. They were holders of that belt. Moving down, we've got my retro collection. Lots of stuff in there. Got a couple of Galoobs. Sorry, I was going to call them LJNs then. Couple of Galoobs. And there, down there, there's that belt. There's a pair of The Rock's glasses I've had since I was around about 16. So I've had them a long time. A few bottles of Prime there I've never ever touched. I don't know if it tastes any good. I've never tried them. Moving along, we've got this shelf. I've got all my NXT TakeOver Elites there. Never opened any of them. Obviously, them Hasbros that I showed you before. A few more Hasbros along here with my mugs and glasses. We've got a lot of mint on card elites, also with a lot of loose elites. All the mint on card elites and figures in general are from my mint on card days. I'm a loose collector now, but I haven't gone back and opened all my other mock elites. I just can't bring myself to do it, but we can have a look at what I do have. This is kind of like, I guess, you know, a Samoan dynasty. And Bray Wyatt. But yeah, we've got The Rock, got 4 Roman Reigns figures, we've got main event Jey Uso and his dad Rikishi. Here we have the golden era shelf, apart from the mock elites back there. They're just there just so I to have them, but the loose ones are from the golden era. Excellent era in wrestling. More mocks behind the loosies there. Have a look at them. Quite random there. New Day, Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, Dusty Chyna, AJ Styles and Carmella. Moving down, more mock elites with loose elites in front of them. Moving down a few loosies down there with some mocks behind. We got my new Gen ring down on the floor. I'd really like this to get this up on a shelf. It's taking up too much floor space, but I don't have anywhere to put it on a shelf at the moment. But there's the ultimates I have. I don't have many ultimates, so I'm just sticking to golden era in ultimates. Moving on up here though, this is kind of like my main focal point of the room. This is what I'm always looking at when I sit here and I'm playing on my PlayStation. I'm always sitting here and I always just sort of look up and glance up here every now and again. But we have some amazing figures here, loose and mock. I just think a nice mixture looks great. Having some mock, having some loose, it looks brilliant. Defining moments all along the top there. We've got some WrestleMania series there, and then we got the network spotlight along there. There's some greatest entrance greats. Sorry, I was going to say greatest hits then. Over here, some Bootios back there with some more loose figures. A few mocks and a few loose. That's some of the ladies that I've got. My little Scott Hall shelf there, the WrestleMania figure there. I've got it mock and loose. I got a Legends, and I got that WCW and WO Scott Hall, and obviously the Funko Pop. A few mock figures down there, mostly John Cena, I do believe. And then we got a mock Ultimate Edition Finn and Ronda. Down there, a few Funko Pops. Some books and magazines. Down there, some photographs of me and the Mountie. One of me and Bret Hart. I've also got ones from For the Love of Wrestling with Britt Baker, Ruby Soho, and Adam Cole, baby. Moving along here. Oh yeah, I've got my Marvel Funko Pops too down there in that corner. Moving along, AEW time. We got Stang up in the rafters with Darby. Got all my AEW figures. I always said from the beginning with AEW I was always going to go loose. Absolutely no mock, and I've stuck to it. Absolutely no mock at all. All of them are loose, and that's how it will continue. Moving down here, a few more random elites. There's no real rhyme or reason as to why they're there, apart from these, because it's more, they're like ECW guys. I know Heath Slater isn't, but I needed someone to go through the table, so Heath, sorry mate, but you got it. His old tag partner, Rhino there. But yeah, some figures there, some from the Greatest Hit series. Got the Edge heads. Yeah, some really nice stuff there. Some more Funko Pops. Back there, I've actually got a Money in the Bank lunchbox where I keep all my figure accessories, and there's the bags there that I label and bag them up into. Couple more pops and figures there. Coming around a bit further, we have got my Funko Pop collection. Pretty decent set. I really like the way these look, honestly. Funko Pops, you know, you have to keep them mock in my opinion. They just look absolutely fantastic. I really love the Funkos. I'm running out of space for these now. Cody was my most recent purchase. He doesn't really have a great space, but he's there nonetheless. Down here, as I say, back in my mock days, these are my figures from my mock days. I've got some really good figures. These go 4 deep, I think, these figures. But yeah, some absolutely fantastic ones in there. It's a shame that they are just so hidden away. But yeah, some good figures back there. Same down here, also go 4 deep. I've got my women's division ones there. I still need the Sasha one. It's eluded me all these years. But yeah, absolutely love looking at these shelves. But like I say, it is a shame that they're all kind of hidden away. Moving down there, we have a bunch of VHS tapes. This was the WWE Network before the WWE Network. Now these go 2 deep, I believe. As you can see back there, more videotapes. We do have more videotapes as well, actually. I forgot to mention in there, behind there, there's some WrestleManias. Behind there we got, actually I'm not sure if there's anything behind there, but yeah, there's certainly some behind that shelf and behind that shelf. I think there might be some down there, a few. But yes, there we are guys. That is my room tour. It's very small, but you know, it's mine. It's where I keep my stuff. It's where I come to chill out and just get away from everything. Yeah, little Razor Ramon top there. Electrifying t-shirt by The Rock. And yeah, there we go, guys. So, there we are. There's my room. Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought to this room. Do you have a man cave or room that you like to, you know, sit in, chill out in, where you got your collection? Let me know. Comment in the comment section below. I'm going to leave it there anyway, guys. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you on the next one.